Those evangelists, you remember those evangelists that would come through our church, bless their hearts, they never knew what the guy before him had already preached. They'd preach that same thing. 1 Corinthians 11:14, doth not even nature itself teach you it's a shame for a man to have long hair? I'd always meet him at the door and say, yeah, it says it's a shame, not a sin. I mean, a lot of things are shame. It's a shame it's too hot in here tonight. Makes you glad you ain't going to hell, doesn't it? It's a shame they never found that other scripture right below it that says, but if there be any contentious among you, against such we have no law, neither the churches of God. In other words, get on to the things that are important. It's a shame we don't hear more about let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. It's a shame. It's a shame we didn't hear more about, for our present suffering is not worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed in us. For we know that all creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to this present time. Not only so, but we who have the first fruits of the Spirit groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for our adoption as sons and the redemption of our bodies. If we'd have heard that, they'd have had me. They'd have said, yeah, because see, all those evangelists that came through town, they'd preach on our hair, but they never did mention their gluttony. Most of them had those stomachs hanging so low, they'd walk across the stage, their stomach would be getting rug burn. Those weren't vests. You know, those weren't vests they were wearing in the 70s. Those were girdles. They'd have those buttons stretched so tight if they could aim properly, they could have cleaned off a deacon board. But they'd have had me if they'd have quoted that Romans 8 chapter where it says, our present suffering is not worth comparing, and that we wait for the redemption of our bodies. Our body is not redeemed. That's why we're falling apart. That's why we're fighting the battle of the bees, baldness, bifocals, bridges, bulges, bow-legged knees, and bunions. You think your body's redeemed? Grab a mirror, baby. It's falling apart.
Can't believe this. I'm boring myself with my own act.